Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Cosmic Chats. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm leaving my window open, so you never know. Lots of sound can come through. Also, I do tend to have really nice lighting in here. However, I live in Vancouver, and we are now approaching the season where it is dark a lot of the time. So one day I'll have a nice studio to record in, but until then, this is what we get. Yay! But if you've seen this title, then you know what we're talking about today. We're actually going to talk all about Venus in Libra. What does it mean? How might this affect you and your sign? And how can you find this in your chart? I am already feeling the Venus and Libra vibes. I'm really excited about Venus in Libra. I love Venus in Libra. Venus likes to be in the sign of Libra. And, we've had Venus in the sign of Virgo for a while, which has really been the focus on spending money on things related to our health, getting more practical about how we're spending our money. Financially speaking, there's been some probably overthinking certain things, being a little bit more frugal with money. Whereas Venus in Libra is I want to spend money on going on a date or getting my nails done or getting my hair done. Really allowing oneself to indulge in things that make them feel beautiful. Libras are part of them. I mean, Taurus is also, ruled by Taurus is also ruled by Venus, but they show up in different ways. So Taurus energy can come off as a little bit more surface level, whereas Venus energy, for example, in the sign of Libra is, to me, it has this boho energy. It's more about nature and movement and beauty, an artistic beauty. And so, yes, it can have to do with our appearance and certain trends that are going on within the fashion world, for sure, that surface level quality. But I also feel deeper than that, it's really appreciating the beauty in things, really appreciating what goes into a nice outfit or something that you want to do for yourself. I feel that's very Venus in Libra. So this is really great. It's also amazing for dates and for love and for cuffing season. So, y'all, I've been feeling some type of way, okay? This is basically what's been going on just in today. So currently, as I'm recording this, Venus is at 29 degrees of Virgo. She's ready to move on. She is ready to go. She's ready to bebop into the next sign. And let me tell you, your gal's been feeling it, okay? Here's why. I was just at the gym and I was like, oh, I'm just the mood outside. I'm I'm just feeling listening to love song country music. And then I'm not gonna lie, I think I locked eyes with someone who works at the gym and I was like, did I just fall in love? By the way, my Venus is in Pisces, so soulmate syndrome, a real thing. But anyway, besides the point in all of that, this is really a time of connection to things that feel beautiful, that feel balanced and harmonious. And so I think this is great for our finances. It's great for falling in love. It's also a time where I feel we're being supported in others. So not to say Libras do this, but I get the sense Libra energy is split the bill energy. So there's this balance between equality within a relationship or partnership. And so I feel maybe we're pairing with others to make things a little bit easier on ourselves at this time, which is not a bad thing. I've run from that for my whole life. And now as I'm getting older, I'm really starting to see how having a teammate or having somebody there to support you to organize an event or, something that you can do together is really, really powerful. Solo trips and solo adventures are also very powerful and important, but there is a beauty in partnering with another person. And I think that's something that Venus and Libra really enjoys. So I'm really excited about that for all of us. I love this season. I was personal share. Okay. You can share about your feelings in the comments below, how this maybe shows up for you. But in my chart, this is in my 7th house. So relationships, partnerships. And what's interesting is that I have like always fallen in love, or been in a relationship during this season. Like always, because I remember going on dates to like carve a pumpkin, or I don't know, it's just like getting colder outside. And I think my first ever relationship, actually, like high school relationship, I think our like anniversary date was October 12th. So, see, you never forget. People don't forget. And I remember these things because of that. I have a lot of Pisces and Scorpio energy. But I'm just saying, fall is a great time to partner up, and the astrology really backs it up. So I kind of love it because I love love. Like to watch a love movie. Oh my God, this is the time for love shows. Let me just tell you, cuddle up, fall in love. It is the time. Anyway, for everybody, it'll be different because obviously you have Libra somewhere in your birth chart. And so it could be in your career area, totally depends, which we'll go over. Above all else, obviously, Venus is a sign of love, beauty, value, money, receiving. You don't have to do anything. Venus is like simply sit back and allow yourself to receive. And that's what this is about when you amplify those specific energies in your chart. Now, we also have it in Libra, so Libra season. So the sun is in Libra. So there's a high emphasis on cardinal energy, new things beginning, new relationships starting, new contracts between jobs or positions, meeting new influential people in your life. Connections are really big. They're huge. And at this time, we also have Mars in Gemini, which is another duality sign. Same with Libra. And so there's an energy here that coexists with having multiple options or doing multiple things, where those connections are coming in. Now, what I'd also say is that over the next month, when we have Libra season and we have Venus in the sign of Libra, it is going to actually oppose the energy of Jupiter in Aries. And now we will have Jupiter dip back into Pisces. So it won't be here this entire time, but we will feel it. Aries is all about the me, whereas Libra is all about we. How can we come together and make this work? Whereas Jupiter and Aries is like, I'm gunning for it. I'm going to do this whether you're coming with me or not. And so there's a balance between the expansion within ourselves and being in partnership with others. How can we expand by being in partnership with others? Mic drop. Boom. That's basically it. Now, I want to talk about how you can find this in your chart. So let's pull up the chart that I'm going to use AstroSeek here. You can use this chart. You guys have seen I use a couple different ones. AstroSeek is really good because you can just like literally go back and forth to change the date. It's super easy. So in this case, we're looking at Thursday, the 29th of September, which is the day that Venus moves into the sign of Libra, which is super exciting. So as you'll see right here, we've got the sun in Libra, Venus in Libra. Mercury will still be retrograde in the sign of Virgo. Now, that is not what we're talking about today because I'm over Mercury being in Virgo, honestly, and especially retrograde. Anyway, it will move into Libra over the next few weeks. Go back and check out my Libra season video if you want to learn more about that. But in this case, we have the Venus. Venus is at 0 degrees on the 29th, moving into the sign of Libra. So that means that there's going to be a new energy starting around receiving, around what you're going to spend your money on, money, value, love, beauty in this area of your chart. So whatever house, whatever area of your chart is ruled by Libra, that's where you're going to be experiencing this Venus energy. So if you have Libra ruling your 7th house, probably this is going to be connected to partnerships, new contracts, maybe creating new money through new clients coming in, et cetera, et cetera. The other thing I want to say is that at this time, we might be experiencing, I really get the sense there's new people coming in that area of your chart. So this could be in your 1st house, 3rd house, yada, yada. We'll go through that in a second. But where Venus is, Venus looks like this. that's where she's going to be illuminating an area where you're going to be noticing there's going to be more receiving for you. And I want you to remember that Venus actually works really well with Libra. There is a ease with that. So, it's not like Venus being in Capricorn, which is like a little bit, or Venus in Virgo even. Just like a different energy, whereas like Venus in Libra is like, like how can I just like take in the colors of the leaves changing, the season changing, and just like enjoy it, like really enjoy it. Um, and like especially like really enjoying love. Oh my God. I love love. I love it. I love love. Anyway, there obviously will be some aspects that are being made. I did talk about the aspect to Jupiter, in which case that'll happen pretty much right away. So the expansion that's happening between partnerships and relationship is huge. Having conversations with others, connecting with others, there is an expansion here. It's going to help you. Other people are here to help you reach your dreams, goals, and expansion and your manifestations. So that's going to be great. Now, at the same time, Venus here in the sign of Libra is also going to actually be making some connections. So, for those of you who don't know, you can look this up yourself, and this is a great tool to use. So, let's say, for example, you're going to go look to where Venus is. So, in this case, Venus is in the sign of Libra on this day. And as you can see, it's in opposition to Jupiter. We just talked about this. Venus is also going to be trining Pluto at that time. Pluto is in the sign of Capricorn when we experience the first day of Venus moving into Libra. So Venus in Libra trining Pluto in Capricorn. This is powerful change. This is an easy change or an easy transit amongst leaving something behind and starting something new. Because Pluto has been retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, it's been around the systems and structures. So, on one hand, we might actually see something come out globally around our systems, structures, governments that rule our money. They might be like rebalancing some things. We might notice some things around the stock market, things like that. But it's actually in a trine. So it feels like there's more of a beneficial energy with this. In terms of our own personal lives, again, you're going to want to look and see what house Libra rules and then what house Capricorn is in. If you're somebody, I'm going to use this as an example. If you have Libra in the seventh house, this is where Venus is. It's going to trine over probably, if you're using Placidus, the 11th house. 10th, 11th house of Capricorn. And so maybe this is something that's coming up for you around an influential person in your work or your community coming through. So, I mean, that's great. But anyway, I really love this energy. So now I want to go through and talk about where this will be happening for you. So let's go throughout. I'm going to keep this up here or I'll keep this up here. I don't know. Should I keep this up here? You guys can talk back to me. I don't know. I'll bring it down. But I will actually look at it. So we'll go through the signs. We'll go through the rising signs right now. And comment below what's your rising sign? How do you feel this is showing up for you? And we can go from there. Okay, everybody, let's do the rising signs. We're going to go through what does Venus in Libra mean for your rising sign? What could come through? How do you use this energy? I want you to think in terms of receiving, right? Something coming to you very abundantly and, embracing that Venus energy. Okay, so who are we going to start with? We're going to start with Libra. Libras, this is happening in your first house. So this is all about you. This is about the self. You are bringing through that abundance, baby. Allow the love to shine in. This is going to feel good with self-love. Maybe like, taking yourself on a date. Maybe you are splurging on something, like doing something for yourself, getting a massage, going to the spa. I don't know, just like doing something for you. And, you might even find that you're noticing that there is a lot of abundance coming through other people. I mean, obviously, it's your birthday season. So maybe you're feeling the extra love from others, even like, oh, so good. Scorpio risings, this is for you. This is happening in your 12th house. So, why am I going backwards? We're going to go backwards. Sorry, everyone. I'm going to confuse the shit out of you. We're going backwards here. So Scorpio risings, this is for you. This is all about you and your, no, I'm going to have to cut that out. Okay. Libra risings. And then we're going to go into Virgo. Okay, Virgo risings, this is a time for you to really focus on your finances and money. This is a good time to consider the didn't this just oh yeah, this Venus, Virgo, this is all about a time for you to create a plan around your finances. You just had Venus in your first house. So now it's moving into the second house of your values and what your material possessions are. And so you might actually notice that this is a time for you to actually get a little bit more serious about the finances. Like if you've had new opportunities come in, maybe this is a time where now you're thinking of, okay, how can I invest? How can I make my money grow further? Or maybe you are spending more money right now on things that have to do with maybe there's legal things within a business or within partnerships. Maybe you're spending more money on your partners. That's possible as well. But this could also be a time to receive in a new contract, a new job, or something like that. Leo risings. This is in your third house. So this is a time for you to really get out there and start talking to people. Get out of your house. Go be connected to people in your hood. Connect with your neighbors, connect with your friends that are close to you. Get out there and socialize, okay? You're going to meet somebody through socializing, whether it be online or through a friend. This is a time to really get out there and do that. Maybe connect more with your siblings as well at this time. But it feels like a very beautiful energy around feeling the love and connection with another through your groups of people that you're part of or your local community. Even like if you've been wanting to like maybe you work from home, like get out there and like, go work at like a what are those centers called? Like a WeWork or something. That might be nice too. You could meet somebody through networking. Just saying. Cancer risings, this is in your fourth house. So this is a great time for you to spruce up your home, feel the love connected to your home and your family and your foundations. This can be a really nice time to even like spruce up your environment, make it feel really cozy and safe and secure. And maybe you're bringing in maybe you're renovating or bringing in new things at this time. And so that can be very helpful. Maybe you're even having people coming over and visiting during this time with Venus in the sign of Libra in your fourth house. So your home feels like it's going to be a place to really connect. Then we've got Gemini risings. This is happening in your fifth house, which is a great time for love. It's a great time for feeling the love and connection with your friends, with your lover, with your children. This can be a great time for sprucing up the romance. And so I think that this is something to just note is that the fifth house also rules our fertility and birth. So if you are going to take part in romantic endeavors, just be careful if you don't want to get pregnant or if that's something that you are currently trying to avoid. Okay, next we've got Taurus. I will actually just say too about Gemini risings with the fifth house. Again, this is like a very loving, like fun house. So like maybe you are just spending more time having fun right now and you're getting out there and being social with your close friends and your one-on-one connections. This could be a very loving time in terms of the fun that you're having with your friends. Taurus, this is happening in your sixth house. So, Taurus risings, this is a time for you to value how you're taking care of your health and what you're doing and what you're spending your money on when it comes to your wellness. If you have a Taurus rising, the sixth house right now is going to ask you to focus on bringing balance and bringing in new connections around your health and wealth. So, this could look like changing your routines. Maybe you're bringing in a little bit more balance between your work and, how much you're taking care of your health, where you're going, what time of the day you're moving your body, these types of things. But also, maybe you're spending more money right now on supporting your physical health. That's something else here that could be really, really abundant for you. Or maybe you're meeting someone new in the workplace. Possibilities. Aries risings, this is happening in your 7th house. So this is all about your one-on-one connections, marriage, partnerships, legal things, contracts like this. And so this could be a time where you're feeling a lot of love through your close connections. You could be signing new contracts at this time, new clients to work with, all the things. It just feels like it's a really good time too to like go on a date, like really just like be in conversation with another human being and really enjoy that. Pisces, this is going to be Pisces rising in your 8th house. And so this is a time for you to really focus on your investments. Financially speaking, this might be a time where you're bringing more balance to debts, taxes, inheritances. But it could also be that you're creating more money through your spiritual gifts and your intuition. And if you are somebody who has a business within like the occult space, or you have those as offerings, this could actually be a really good time for you to create more money in this area of your life. Also, I want to say for Pisces risings, knowing that Venus in Libra is here with shared resources, I feel like knowing there's going to be an eclipse coming to this area soon for y'all, squaring away old debts, trying to get rid of some things that are kind of like hidden in the shadows, getting rid of some fear around this. That's probably going to come up as well. So the balance piece is really important around your finances right now. Then we have Aquarius risings. This is happening in your 9th house, which is all about higher learning, education, the justice system. 7th house too. But the 9th house is really about like this higher learning or perspective, zooming out, seeing the big picture, traveling, going on an adventure. And so this feels like there's probably maybe you're going to see more people, or maybe you're sharing your knowledge or information at this time with others, things that you've been learning about. And this could bring a lot of abundance. This could bring a lot of new connections and people into your life that are really hugely impactful. Maybe you're traveling to a new place to do this. That's the 9th house, which I feel like this is great. Like even talking about things that are like, I use the term justice or justice system, but like equality and fairness in something that you're speaking about could also be present there. Capricorn risings, this is happening in your 10th house. So this is a great time for new connections in your work life and being seen from a public standpoint. So a lot of people are drawn to you at this time. Maybe it is from what you're communicating or what you're sharing or putting out there. But overall, I think you need to know that this is a time to bring in and receive a lot of the hard work that you've previously been putting in. And it feels like people connections are coming and they're supporting you in this. Sagittarius risings, this is happening in your 11th house. So this is a time for you to really explore your community. Get out there, have conversations with people, connect, get online, share your work online, connect with people online, because the 11th house is really like our greater collective. So going to like in-person events or circles, or going to something that you all have a similar or common goal or similar values together can be really helpful. Those people are going to play a big role over the next couple of weeks, and you might meet someone who's actually like brings some like something new, a new perspective, a money, like something in your life that's connected to Venus through another person. Scorpio, this is happening in your 12th house. So thinking in terms of what are you hiding? What's beneath the surface? What are your fears around, not even fears actually, what is the subconscious beliefs around love and receiving love? These are things that might come up over the next little bit. There also might feel like there's faded connections coming in out of nowhere. And ultimately, you are being asked to surrender under this transit. So I think it's something to just keep in mind as well if you're feeling tired, if you feel like you need more rest, doing more spiritual work or spiritual healing, energy healing can be really, really helpful. Going to see someone, like having a one-on-one service, whether it's counseling, therapy, astrology, anything like that can be really helpful as well. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you're excited for with Venus in Libra, and come follow me over at iamcourtburns or on TikTok. We are growing over there. Community is growing. iamcourtburns as well. But also, if you want to book a reading, all the links are below, and you can also hit me up on my business page, Bravely Beautiful Brand. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video, which is a vlog. Vlogs are coming back on Sunday. So I'll see you then. Bye. Have a great Venus in Libra. Don't forget to let me know what you're excited about in the comments. Okay, bye.